Have you ever wondered what life would be like if colossal creatures ruled the earth, massive snakes slithering through jungles and sharks as big as a city bus dominating the seas? Believe it or not, our planet was once home to animals so enormous that they challenge everything we thought we knew about nature. Today, we're diving into the world of prehistoric giants, from land titans to marine predators so fearsome they could haunt your dreams. Stay with me until the end because the final creature on this list isn't just massive, it's alive today and still roaming our planet. And trust me, you'll want to know why it holds the crown as the largest animal in history. So, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's take a jaw-dropping journey into Earth's Age of Giants. 10. Gigantopithecus blacki, the giant ape. Imagine standing face-to-face with an ape so large it made modern gorillas look like toddlers. Meet Gigantopithecus blacki, the biggest primate ever to walk the earth. This towering beast roamed the forests of Asia around 2 million years ago and could reach an incredible 3 meters tall and weigh nearly 600 kilograms. That's like having a bear-sized gorilla as your neighbor. For decades, scientists only knew of its existence through mysterious teeth sold in traditional markets in Asia, labeled as dragon bones for use in ancient medicine. It wasn't until paleontologists studied these remains that they realized they belonged to an unknown species of giant ape. The discovery changed everything we knew about primate evolution. Some researchers even speculate that legends like Bigfoot may have originated from ancient stories of Gigantopithecus. Could it still exist in some remote jungle? Probably not, but the mystery adds an eerie twist to its story. The most accepted theory is that changes in climate and competition with early humans drove this colossal ape to extinction. What makes Gigantopithecus fascinating is its size compared to today's primates. A silverback gorilla, one of the strongest animals alive, weighs about 200 kilograms. Gigantopithecus tripled that. With its massive jaws and teeth built for grinding vegetation, it was a gentle giant, but one you definitely wouldn't want to startle. If this gigantic ape blew your mind, hold on tight, the next creature was a predator so powerful it made today's grizzlies look like cuddly toys. 9. Arctotherium angustidens, the monster bear. Think modern bears are scary? Wait until you hear about Arctotherium angustidens, the largest bear to ever exist. This prehistoric predator ruled South America during the Pleistocene epoch, about 1 million years ago, and it was an absolute beast. Standing on its hind legs, this bear could reach a staggering 4.5 meters tall, that's higher than a basketball hoop. It weighed up to 1,600 kilograms, nearly double the weight of a modern grizzly. And unlike today's bears, which mostly prefer a mixed diet, Arctotherium was a dominant predator built for power and speed. With long, muscular legs, it could run surprisingly fast for its size, making it a deadly hunter capable of chasing down large prey. Fossils first discovered in Argentina left scientists in disbelief. No one imagined a bear could grow that massive. It belonged to a lineage known as short-faced bears, fierce, aggressive carnivores that ruled the prehistoric food chain. Why did such a super predator vanish? Most experts believe climate shifts and the arrival of the first humans in South America sealed its fate. As prey species dwindled, so did this giant bear. It's a sobering reminder that even apex predators can disappear when their world changes. And if you think this bear was terrifying, wait until you meet the next creature, a crocodile so monstrous it could swallow you whole without blinking. 8. Sarcosuchus imperator, the super crocodile. Modern crocodiles are scary enough, but Sarcosuchus imperator makes them look like harmless lizards. Nicknamed the super croc, this prehistoric reptile could grow up to 12 meters long and weigh 8 tons, that's twice the length of the biggest saltwater crocodile alive today. This ancient giant ruled African rivers about 110 million years ago during the Cretaceous period. Its skull alone was nearly 2 meters long, armed with hundreds of teeth built to crush anything in its path. Scientists believe its bite force was so extreme it could shatter bones with ease. Its menu wasn't limited to fish. Fossil evidence suggests Sarcosuchus was bold enough to attack dinosaurs that strayed too close to the water's edge. In other words, if you lived back then, the river was the last place you'd want to take a swim. The first fossils were unearthed in the Sahara Desert in the 1960s, but it wasn't until the early 2000s that researchers fully realized just how massive this creature was. It even had a strange bony bump at the tip of its snout. Its purpose remains a mystery, sparking endless debates among paleontologists. Ready for something even creepier? The next giant could squeeze the life out of anything it wrapped around, a snake longer than a school bus. 7. Titanoboa, the giant snake. If snakes make you nervous, Titanoboa will give you nightmares. This serpent from hell lived around 60 million years ago, right after the dinosaurs vanished. It stretched an unbelievable 14 meters in length and weighed over 1,100 kilograms, making it the largest snake ever discovered. To put that in perspective, the biggest anaconda today measures about 8 meters. Titanoboa was nearly twice that size, thick as an oil drum, and strong enough to crush a crocodile in its coils. It dominated the hot, humid swamps of what is now Colombia, feasting on giant fish and early crocodilian species. Like modern boas, it killed by constriction, wrapping around its prey and squeezing until bones snapped and lungs collapsed. Fossils of Titanoboa were found in coal mines, and they told scientists something astonishing. For a snake to grow that large, the Earth back then had to be much hotter than it is today. This discovery completely changed our understanding of post-dinosaur climate. It suggests that tropical regions were once almost like giant greenhouses, creating perfect conditions for reptiles to reach colossal sizes. Think that's terrifying? Wait until you meet a shark so big it could swallow a great white like a snack. 6. Megalodon, the ultimate ocean predator. If you think great white sharks are terrifying, meet their prehistoric ancestor, Megalodon, the biggest shark to ever dominate the oceans. Living between 23 and 3.6 million years ago, this monster ruled the seas with absolute power, reaching lengths of up to 20 meters and tipping the scales at an astonishing 60 tons. That's 3 times longer than a great white and heavier than a semi-truck. Its mouth was a nightmare come to life. With jaws spanning 3 meters wide and teeth as long as 18 centimeters, Megalodon could crush bones and skulls effortlessly. Scientists estimate its bite force was over 180,000 newtons, making it the most powerful bite of any creature that ever lived. What did this ocean titan eat? Pretty much whatever it wanted. Fossil evidence shows it preyed on whales, seals, and even other sharks. Imagine swimming in prehistoric seas and realizing that something bigger than a school bus was hunting nearby. You wouldn't stand a chance. Despite being an apex predator, Megalodon vanished about 3.6 million years ago. Why? Most scientists believe cooling oceans, declining prey populations, and competition with smaller but faster predators like early orcas drove it to extinction. But here's the chilling part, some people still believe Megalodon could be lurking in the unexplored depths of the ocean. No proof, but the idea alone sends shivers down your spine, doesn't it? If Megalodon gave you goosebumps, the next creature will blow your mind. It wasn't a predator, but it was so massive that it might have outweighed every single land animal ever. 5. Parasitus colossus, the heaviest mammal in history. Discovered only recently, Parasitus colossus might have been the heaviest mammal to ever exist. This ancient whale ancestor swam the shallow seas of Peru 39 million years ago, and its size was nothing short of astonishing. While its exact weight is debated, estimates suggest it could have tipped the scales at a jaw-dropping 85 to 340 tons, possibly even heavier than the modern blue whale. The first fossils were unearthed in 2023, and they shocked scientists. Why? Because its bones were incredibly dense, far heavier than those of any other marine mammal. This suggests Parasitus wasn't a fast swimmer. Instead, it likely moved slowly along the ocean floor, almost like a massive underwater tank. How did it survive? Researchers believe it might have fed on organic material on the seafloor or consumed small marine creatures in enormous quantities. Unlike modern whales that roam deep oceans, Parasitus probably stuck to shallow waters, using its massive weight to help stabilize its body. This discovery has completely rewritten what we thought we knew about the limits of mammalian size. It proves that evolution experimented with extreme body designs long before the giants of today. Ready for the next one? It was a land giant, an elephant so enormous that even mammoths looked tiny in comparison. For Paleoloxodon pneumaticus, the colossal elephant. When you picture the largest elephant, you probably think of the majestic African elephant, but that's nothing compared to Paleoloxodon pneumaticus, the most gigantic elephant species ever recorded. Living around 300,000 years ago in Asia, this colossal creature stood nearly 5 meters tall at the shoulder and weighed up to 22 tons. That's more than 4 times the weight of a modern elephant. To put that in perspective, today's biggest elephants barely reach 4 meters in height and weigh about 6 tons. Paleoloxodon pneumaticus was a true giant of the ancient world, towering over the grasslands and forests it roamed. Its massive tusks could grow over 4 meters long, making it both impressive and intimidating. Its diet? Pure vegetation, huge quantities of it. To sustain its enormous body, this elephant had to consume hundreds of kilograms of plants daily. Few predators would dare challenge such a beast, making it the undisputed king of its ecosystem. So why did it disappear? Scientists believe climate change and hunting by early humans contributed to its extinction. Today, only its fossils remain, a reminder that even the mightiest land giants can vanish forever. But the next animal makes even this elephant seem small. It was a dinosaur so big, its name literally means Titan of Patagonia. 3. Patagodontan mayorum, the Titan dinosaur. Meet Patagodontan mayorum, one of the largest dinosaurs ever discovered. This gentle herbivore roamed South America about 100 million years ago, during the Cretaceous period. Its sheer size is almost unimaginable, 37 meters long and weighing an estimated 76 tons. That's longer than 3 school buses parked end to end. Its neck alone could stretch 12 meters, allowing it to reach the tallest treetops with ease. Fossils of this giant were first uncovered in 2014 in Argentina, and the discovery shook the paleontology world. Until then, no one believed a land animal could grow that enormous. How did it survive? By eating a lot. Scientists estimate Patagodontan had to consume hundreds of kilograms of plants every single day just to stay alive. Despite its size, it wasn't a predator, its colossal body was its greatest defense. No carnivore of its time could realistically take down a healthy adult Patagodontan. This dinosaur represents the extreme limits of evolution on land. Yet, believe it or not, there was one that might have been even bigger. Ready to meet the true heavyweight champion of the dinosaur world? 2. Argentinosaurus uinculensis, the ultimate land giant. If you thought Patagodontan was impressive, wait until you meet Argentinosaurus uinculensis, widely considered the largest dinosaur, and possibly the largest land animal ever to exist. This behemoth roamed what is now Argentina about 95 million years ago, and its stats are mind-blowing, up to 40 meters long and weighing 90 to 100 tons. To help you imagine, that's about the length of a Boeing 737 and heavier than 15 adult African elephants combined. Fossils were first found in the 1990s, and even though we only have a few bones, the evidence is enough to estimate its colossal size. Argentinosaurus likely spent most of its life eating massive amounts of vegetation just to fuel its gigantic body. Its growth rate must have been extraordinary, taking decades to reach full size. Standing next to this creature would make you feel like an insect. Even the fiercest predators of its time would have avoided a fully grown Argentinosaurus. It truly reigned supreme on land. But here's the twist, the number 1 giant on our list isn't extinct. It's alive today, swimming in the oceans, and it dwarfs even the largest dinosaurs. 1. The blue whale, nature's greatest giant. The blue whale, Balænoptera musculus, isn't just the largest animal alive today, it's the biggest creature that has ever existed on Earth. Yes, even bigger than any dinosaur. A fully grown blue whale can reach 30 meters in length and weigh an astonishing 200 tons. Just its tongue weighs as much as an elephant, and its heart is the size of a small car. Every day, this marine titan consumes up to 4 tons of krill, filtering millions of tiny creatures through its massive baleen plates. Despite its size, the blue whale is a gentle giant, gliding gracefully through the world's oceans. To put its weight into perspective, No land animal, not even Argentinosaurus, comes close. The blue whale is a living record breaker, a reminder that the age of giants isn't completely over. Sadly, these incredible mammals were nearly driven to extinction during the 20th century due to commercial hunting. Today, they are protected by international law, but threats like climate change and ocean pollution still endanger their survival. And yet, despite all odds, the blue whale continues to reign supreme as the greatest giant in the history of life on Earth. Earth has always been home to giants, towering dinosaurs, colossal predators, and marine titans that push the boundaries of imagination. Some vanished millions of years ago, while others still share our planet today. But each one tells an extraordinary story about evolution, survival, and the raw power of nature. Which of these giants blew your mind the most? Was it the skyscraping dinosaurs, the monstrous predators, or the gentle blue whale that still rules the seas? Drop your answer in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more incredible stories about the wildest creatures to ever walk or swim on Earth.